What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, welcome. Doing some Temple Mythic plus 16. This was probably the best group I've ever run with in a 15 plus or higher. Tank did an amazing job. Heals did an amazing job. I don't think we had anybody die. It was just a very smooth run. Waiting for the tank to go through the obelisk. I don't know what he was really waiting for. I always pop Incarn, but it kind of popped itself there. My major procced. Normally I pop Incarn for the Mind Flays just because of the purple shit on the ground. Solar Beam this last one. And tanks has already taken the dude all the way to the bottom. Go the other way down because there's no purple circles on this side. So you can just run freely without taking any damage. It's a very good plan. Tank's already got him kind of over there where we need him, and now we can just blow him up and DPS him. Ended this BG with 77k DPS for the whole run, so pretty happy about that. The Rogue and the Frost Mage crushed it. They crushed it. There's no other way to say it. They just crushed that shit. But yeah, did good damage. Group was good. Solar Beam them here. Might as well. I guess I could saved Solar Beam for the boss, but really don't need to. Starfall down because we were 3 or more. Starfall 2 or less. Star Surges. And yeah, so tank's doing good. Mind Flay proc there, which is really good. I actually kind of spec'd away from Mind Flay for more crit and haste. This is a shitty week because of explosions to see actually what damage numbers I can do. Worst case, I'll just go back to Mind Flay, but wanted to try it out and spec to it. So always blow up the guy that doesn't have the electric, where it says right there, lightning shield. Don't hit the lightning shield. Hit the other guy. So we did pretty good. We almost killed the first one. As you can see, my Incarn Major keeps proccing. So DPS wise, kind of blowing it up here. Very bursty class, the Boomy. So that's one reason I've always said I need to use Incarn more. And yeah, it's working out pretty good. Just DPSing as hard as I can. I'm gaining on the Rogue. The Mage is pretty far up. Druid said go through the obelisk. So, hey, good job, tank. So the DPS and the healer actually go through it. And he's going to click that. So it's very smart what the tank just did. So we just go through the obelisk. That way you don't have to worry about getting hit on the bridge, getting one-shotted by that dumb shit. He stealthed around the one pat that was there. And then he went to the one spot where this guy will jump forward if you have aggro. And we're on him again. Major proc right there, which is pretty nice. Just DPS in here, another major proc, which is nice. Yeah, so we're just DPSing. He's taking him to a spot he wants to do this at, and we're gonna go through. He took some damage there, as you can see. He did some self healing also. It's pretty beastie, this tank. Like I said, I've always said if you have a good tank, the DPS numbers will be a lot higher, and the reason for that is because if you have a good tank pulling, you can optimize your damage. So everyone kind of got poison right there. I should dispel. Am I not dispelling? No, I guess I'm not dispelling. Healer dispelled 2 of the 3, and now it's off. So tank's taking a bunch of damage. He Iron first. I'm gonna Wild Growth there just to help out. Get a good major proc again. So starting to DPS, and yeah, Starfall because there's 3 or more. And just DPS, man, do your thing. This was the week of when you killed one, the other people got 20% increased health and 20% increased damage. So it wasn't the best way he pulled because this guy's about to have 100%, but I have Trents. So this was a good week for Trents as they took the aggro there on the end of the last 2, and we're good to go. I'm actually really impressed that I did as much damage as I did with running Trents, because normally my damage suffers. Should dispel there. The healer got it, which is nice. Running with the Druid healer, he wasn't the best geared, but Man, this group was just nasty, man. How everything was, it was pretty legit. I throw my Trents out there because 3 are enraged, and those two go down super fast. Mind Flay proc was pretty nice at 75k DPS right now. Again, not the best, not the worst. I ended at 77. It's all due to this tank. Just the way he pulled and how he did it. Heals kept us alive. All you really need to do. I don't think heals damages that much. Was that 12k? But yeah, just throw up Sunfire, Moonfire if you're a Druid healer, and that should be sufficient. If you have time where no one's taking damage, you can do some Soul Wrath, but there's no real issue in any of that. Yeah, so kill the ads. Don't stand where that guy's coming across. Since there's nothing to do right now, I off heal, and yeah, doing pretty good. Tank's doing 28k. He's a tank. He doesn't even be doing that much. The snakes that jump on people here, that like basically stun the person. If you stun the snakes, they automatically fall off. So DPSing will take a little bit of time, but if you have a stun, just stun it, and you're good to go. It automatically falls off. Cloud right there, kind of hurt. Pop Incarn here. There's knots. Get a good Lunar Strike of 70k on there. Get a good Mind Flay proc right there. And he goes down super fast. I have Incarn still up for not too much longer, but enough to get a Star Surge and my dots up on this guy. Get a good major proc here, so going at it. We have a mage, so I'm hoping the mage is spell stealing the charges that these guys are accumulating. I believe he is because they're falling off before they release charge. So good job, mage. Taking some damage here. It was also the week of if you're not above 90% health. Shit. There's my yawn for this video. If you're not above 90% health, you get a dot on you that ticks for a percentage of your health until you're over 90%. So, he's running Typhoon too, the tank, so that's a good interrupt. He Typhoons them, I Solar Beam them. Good interrupt, Starfall again because there's more than 2. And yeah, just stick to the rotation. He actually did get that charge off. So it actually did do a little bit of damage. I throw Trents out there because this dude is had 3 stacks, so 60% more health, 60% more damage. He goes down in a weird way to pull this, but I'm okay with it. He pulls 3 together, which is totally fine. Since this was the week of the additional rage and health, if you kill one before the other, you basically wanted to try to kill them all at one time. Try to nuke all 3 down at one time, and you're good to go. Starfall's up. I should use Trent's probably on this group. Get a good Mind Flay proc there. Keeping Starfall up. I guess I don't. Yep, I do use Trent's there on the end. Just to help out the tank. They didn't enrage, but just to help out the tank. 72k is what I'm doing right now. The rogue actually jumped ahead of the mage. But, yeah, I mean, damage-wise, this group was the shit. Heals-wise, the healer was adequate. Yeah, it was just good. Mind Flay proc right there, which is nice. I took the first totem. They're taking the second and third nicely. I'm waiting for the next one to pop up. It's going to pop up right here, so I get in front of it. I take it. When you take one, just sit it the whole time. Don't worry about what's going on with your other people should be taking it. My charges just fell off, so I can take the next one, which I get in front of there. And it's time for Obelisk, so we don't have to worry about this hitting these electric orbs that send you back to start. Starfall down. Tank's doing a good damage. I throw Trent's down too, just to take some of the damage off the tank. Also, they do a little bit of damage, so it's not bad. Killed all the ads, so now it's time to run. And you just run. Good thing about, I guess, having 3 druids is they can run faster than most people, so just run. Tank's way up here already. He's taking him to a spot that will make him jump up here, and it's right there. So, like I said, this tank knew exactly what he was doing, and it was perfect. I should reference Tank in this because he crushed it, how he did it. Rogue, I believe, is going to... Yeah, Rogue is going to try to get the orbs. Tank is just going to pull almost the whole map. And then he's going to get right here, and it's time to blow him up. Starfall's doing a shit ton of damage. Solar Beams, or not Solar Beam, Sunfire's doing a shit ton of damage. Everything's ticking. Damage is increasing. Super nice. Now all we have left is the Orb Carriers. At this time, I believe the Rogue has put both eyes in there. No, he's going for the second eye now. He's done one. So, like I said, amazing job there. How he did it. We need to go back to the Obelisk, so we're going to go to the Obelisk. I thought we would pull this mob that's walking by, but we didn't, which is nice. So, going through, this again is one you just run. Don't worry about DPSing. Second yawn in the video. Don't worry about DPSing. The mage got the dot on him and got hit a couple times, so I just wanted to heal him up since the healer was up with the tank. Now this guy jumps forward because of the tank knows exactly where to take him. Beautiful run. We're gonna have at least 13 minutes left for the final boss. Percent wise, we're there. Actually, we're a little low. So what he's gonna do, I believe, is pull the mob closest to the boss on the last go around when you basically get a free lust. So yeah, so it should be pretty good. Time wise, we should be pretty good. Probably gonna +2 this. Like I said, no deaths. Everyone's doing what they're supposed to do. It's nice to have a group where everybody knows what they're doing. DPS wise, we have 2 in the hundreds and one that's 75k right now. Can't ask for that. Better than that. We're doing 300k DPS basically combined for the 3 DPS. So yeah, I can't complain on that. Tank's doing good. Heals is doing good. This boss is actually going to be pretty nice because of what this boss is. So you have to heal it in between the rounds. And we have 3 druids, so that should be 3 rejuves, 3 regrowths, and just spam regrowth as much as you can. Don't stand in a little lightning shit, just DPS when you can. I will probably use my Incarn for the second go around, just because it's normally tougher than the first. Mind Flay there, which is nice. Time to heal up the middle guy. I'm just throwing regrowths. I threw a wild growth on them just to also DPS us. Or heal us, not DPS us. That makes no sense. Guardian's down, so I throw up my Trents. Hopefully they can pull aggro. I don't know if they did or they didn't. Spreading my dots here to the casters that just sit there and cast on the main guy. Killing the frogs as much as I can. They normally go after the healer. And yeah, keeping my rotation good. So my streaking star is hitting for every cast I do. Don't stand in the lightning. DPS those guys. Time to click the orb, so I click it for the healer. I'm trying to wipe. We're trying to clear it before we start healing mid. I'm just going to throw a bunch of regrowths, I think, on this one. Yeah, bunch of regrowths. He's almost full health. I've already used my Innervate on the healer. And now we get the Lust, which should start right there. So we get the Lust. Damage-wise, we're going to be crushing it right now. Get a good Mind Flay proc. He's going to pull the first mob, which is genius because we have Lust. So should be able to kill this mob pretty quick. Of course, it's more than 3, so definitely have Starfall up. Get a good major proc there. Solar Beam him. Switch to the Guardian to kill the Guardian. He should have been the first kill anyways. But yeah, he would do a shit ton of damage. Percent-wise, we're above it. We're at 8 minutes. And we are done. So no deaths. +2, 16. Did it with 8 minutes left. Very good job. I typed it out. I was like, this is the best group I think I've ran with. Thank you for adding me. This was the shit. Ended 76 point, we'll just round. 77k DPS. Rogue crushed it. Mage crushed it. Don't know why I kept this. Oh, I guess I was looking at that. My Star Surge. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just looking at DPS. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe, and thank you for watching.